alongside Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Playoff basketball on 2K Sports. The starting fives for our game. Here are tonight's starting lineups. Some will be keeping an eye on Andre Drummond.
Well, something special about him, guys, is just how good he is at winning the so-called second shot game, going hard to the offensive glass, salvaging points with his putbacks.
And we can't forget to mention his rebounding now. When you watch him, just keep an eye on the way he battles in the paint when the shot goes up.
You look at Chicago. A successful outing in Game 1 has them right where they want to be with a chance here, guys, to take Game 2 on their home court.
This game really gives them a chance to kind of put the hammer down in this series. If they can build on that Game 1 victory and then win here tonight, it would make it almost impossible to come back from it.
But let's flip that script. A loss tonight and their home court advantage goes straight out the window, and that would put tons of pressure on them going on the road.
So it's Chicago now. Ball, the pass to Drummond. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Crisp pass into the paint. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
Lawson's against Harden. On the wing, Richmond. Lets the three fly. No luck. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They won their last game. That was Thursday night.
I thought the way they attacked the rim and got into the paint was phenomenal. It seemed like after a while, the defense just kind of waved the white flag.
That's exactly what will happen when a team continues to attack the goal and come away with layups. It demoralizes the defense.
Now here's Drummond. Lawson guarded by Harden. And it's Lawson. That time on the assist by Drummond. Lawson's got his first 2 points.
I don't know who was supposed to be on him there, but clearly a mistake by the defense.
Here's Harden. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
That's his comfort zone, so defensively, a really nice job challenging the shot.
Ball, the pass to Drummond. Number 32. Traps in the tray.
Off to a nice start here. They hit all 3 from the field.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Well, I spoke with the head coach of the Bulls. Coach didn't mince words for his team, telling them that even though they took Game 1, they'll need to come out and play the same way to keep home court advantage. He said, so far, we've just held serve, and it's only going to get tougher from here on out.
Great. Thanks for the report, Doris. An indication there of why the scoreboard looks like it does. Very passive defense.
But the finish was anything but passive.
No, he hammered that down, Clark. Superb above the rim action.
Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Not trying to rattle any rims or racks there. Just up and in with the finger roll.
Ball. And that one is hammered home. And some serious agility coming out of the backcourt.
You know, that bucket might count for a little more than 2 points when you finish it with that kind of flourish.
Yeah, against a D that was already reeling a little bit. That was like a body blow.
Harden inside the three-point line. And that one's on target from the wing.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Out to DeRozan. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bulls?
And right from the start, guys, it's apparent they're determined to establish a presence in the paint.
The other thing they've had going for them tonight is their passing. I mean, doing a nice job. Plenty of their points early on coming off assists.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Got a piece of it. And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. And Philadelphia grabs the miss.
That's the kind of defense required when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were right in his face.
Lawson outside. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Out to DeRozan. Passes it to Ball. Lawson outside. 4 on the shot clock. Number 32. It's hauled in by George. The 76ers trail by 5. Here's Richmond. Hero. Off target at the rim.
And they forced the miss with that good defensive rotation. They're playing well together as a unit.
Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. While we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best rebounding teams in the regular season. The Bulls third.
What a tremendous regular season for them on the board. I mean, they never seemed to fade during long games and kept grabbing rebounds until the final whistle. They played 48 minutes of basketball, and they'll expect to do the same thing here in the postseason.
And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. The Bulls leading by 5. DeRozan with it. Now guarded by Richmond. DeRozan dishes to Drummond. Good on the shot. Drummond's got his third basket of the night.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Now, here is Harden. He lobs it up. It's tipped and stolen by Drummond. He dishes it to Lawson. Number 32. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play.
They've been hot here early, dropping them in left and right.
Let's see how long they can keep it going. This is quite a start.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, good timeout, guys, because, this has been a bad run for them. He's got to get his team back on the same page and executing well together.
Sometimes just getting to stop in the action can be enough to get a team back on track. There's something about that little pause in the intensity of the game that lets you refocus.
A nice shot by George.
But you can't leave him alone, especially from long range.
Ball, the pass to DeRozan.
Phenomenal alley-oop slam right there, guys.
They're taking advantage, Clark, of a team that looks lost out there.
Yeah, this is threatening to get kind of ugly out here.
Knocked loose. And here comes Lawson, leading the fast break. And he lays that one in.
Boy, it's been a poor defensive effort. When that ball has gone inside, into the post, they've been in trouble.
Yep, points in the paint clearly going against them now.
Now, here's Harden. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're not even out of the first quarter yet.
And it's not just their hot offense here. I mean, they're playing very strong defense too, guys.
Misses from close range. The Bulls leading by 14. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Inside Leonard. Again, Chicago.
You know, the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
Love it. Old school. Just physical play in the paint. Dominate.
Chicago making a switch here. Harden outside. Kicks it to Richmond. Lawson defending. To end the run. No good off the back of the rim.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
I love the aggressiveness with their approach. Pounding the ball inside, and it's working.
They are owning this game early. They are constantly finding lanes to the basket.
Back to George. Beyond the arc. Shot misses. And it's Chicago the other way. Inside. Richmond outside. Offensive rebound. George with the ball. Williams picks him up. Richmond outside. Richmond left side. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And the 76ers making a change here. The Bulls leading by 18. Lane passes to Jones. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low bar.
Well, their energy is lacking. They've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint. Nice, strong finish. Very nearly a three-point play opportunity.
Yeah, when you stay aggressive, good things happen.
The 76ers shooting their first free throws of this one. And George drops them both. Chicago's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. And there's the pass to LaRusso. Kicks it out to Jones. Pass to LaRusso. Here's the hit. The shot is off. And Philadelphia the other way now. Outside, George. Hero takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
The shot's good from Levin.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Back to George. Got a piece of it. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Now the 76ers on the break. And goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
He almost got to that shot in time, but not quite. You can't touch the ball once it's on the way down.
And the crowd immediately letting the officials have it after that whistle.
A very unpopular call there.
Williams can't get it to go.
Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
Wide open. Rebound by the Bulls.
I'll tell you what, the mid-range shot is not the easiest one to make, but when you got daylight like he had there, I mean, those are shots you want to make.
Outside, Jones. Pass to LaRusso. Rocket 6. The finger roll finish at the bucket. And the Bulls lead by 18.
I couldn't have dreamt of a much better start than what they've had here today.
Everything's worked, especially offensively, and what a lead they have already to show for it.
And so here is Philadelphia. Knocks it loose. Dishes it to George. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. And the shot is good.
The defense sagged off, and, you know, he did not hesitate to rise up and bury that three.
Williams inside. Some solid defense here from Sampson.
And excellent interior defense there. Good rotations.
No doubt about it, Steve. He's a real presence inside. Takes up a lot of space.
The 76ers making a switch here. There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. Just 4 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Milton, rejected by Lane. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2. And the Bulls guys have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Pretty good start defensively. This club forced some mistakes and took advantage, and that's how they built this lead.
And they built the lead because not only have they forced turnovers, but they've taken care of the ball themselves. So that's a winning combination.
Williams is out there with Jones. Then there's Dragic. Then it's White. And it's Lane. And it's the 3 slot. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. Now here's Dragic. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Dragic has got his first basket of the night.
You know, there's no fear out of him, guys. I mean, going straight to the hoop against a much bigger defender, he's got a lot of heart.
Number 11, light covering. 6 to shoot. Number 30 goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
And of all the things about him that you like offensively, it's his composure that jumps out at me. The way he never gets rattled. The defense can get in him. He doesn't care. He just continues to do his thing.
Very true, Steve. I mean, he's also one of those guys who doesn't take long at all to get on a roll offensively. He's a fun player to watch when he gets hot.
The tray. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Seems like guarding him on the perimeter is not a priority for this defense, but it will become one if he continues to knock them down.
And Philadelphia making a change here. The Bulls leading by 15. Dragic kicks to White. Kicks it out to Jones. There's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Now, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
And it's Dragic off the drive. Number 32. He's covered by Richmond. White dishes to Dragic. Off target with his three. The 76ers trail by 15. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Great open look there.
Looked like there was a little confusion there as to who was supposed to be guarding him.
Right side, Dragic. Number 32. That's in coming off an assist from Dragic. 8 points for him. Philadelphia's gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Number 55. Light covering. He feeds it to Richmond. No good from outside.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
And White kicks to Drummond. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Number 55. Second shot opportunity. Number 32. Oh, took the contact and tried to throw it down over the top, but instead he'll shoot free throws. And this is his second trip to the line in the game. And the 76ers making a change here. Both shots good from the strike.
Steady work at the free throw line. Just what we're used to seeing out of him.
Richmond outside. Milton defended by Ball. Fires for three. The shot will not go.
And his mechanics are just all out of whack now. He just has no feel for his shot.
Well, his numbers certainly back that fact up. I mean, he has gone ice cold here.
No good from Lawson. The 76ers trail by 16. It's Harden with the drive. Number 55. Off target from outside. Chicago's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Lawson the pass to Drummond. Feeds it to Richmond. The three. That is good. Richmond's got 5 now.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Agreed, Clark. They poured in 3 of the last 5 baskets on pretty open looks behind the arc.
No good from Ball. Philadelphia's gotten half their shots from three-point range to go down in the second quarter. 3 of 6 from downtown. Stole it. And oh, here we go. DeRozan. Nobody out. Rips down the breakaway slam.
The first hit was blown. Now that was nice. Real nice.
The agility on display.
Yeah, you love that body control.
Oh, that one had it all, guys. Power and grace. Just beautiful.
Now, here is Harden. Hero. There's the killer two-handed slam. I like that they're taking it inside and taking advantage of each opportunity, Clark, to chip away at the deficit.
Yeah, and doing it with the dunk is a major energizer, too. Gets the momentum going.
Yeah, and I think the interior defense, as good a job offensively as we saw, the defensive presence was almost non-existent. And they may see this lead disappear if they continue to give up those easy points.
Here's Drummond. Outside for Lawson. Kings the shot from the wing. Lawson's got 9.
I doubt that was the plan there on that trip, guys, but they did get the shot to go.
Milton defended by Ball. Hero.
You know, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult while they're trailing.
Yeah, but still, you know what? A magnificent move to the rim.
But guys, look, I don't know what the score is. That's the play we're all going to remember from this game.
And guys, they continue continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
Ball, the pass to Lawson. A 3-ball. No good from Ball.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
They set the screen. Richmond with it. Now defended by DeRozan. Here's Milton. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
No good from Ball.
And it seems like nothing's falling for him this quarter. He's really out of his rhythm.
Harden dishes to Richmond. They get the rebound. Hero. And he draws body contact. Looked like a blocking foul, and he was in the shooting motion. So he'll head to the free throw line. This is his first chance at the line tonight. Good on both. The Bulls leading by 8. DeRozan with it. He has 6. Now the dish to Drummond. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Drummond having a terrific game. He's got 8 points, and there's a nice number in his assist column as well.
Yeah, it is a nice number. He's taken it upon himself to really find his teammates and to get this offense going.
The 76ers trail by 9. That's tipped. Fast break here from Chicago. And the dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
Boy, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
Guys, this is just too close to the game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And Philadelphia has possession. Richmond for 3, and that is good. Richmond's got 8 points in the quarter.
It took him a little while to get into the flow of this game, but now,
Huge play.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying hard to get back into this game like this.
yeah, definitely a jam with emphasis. A big apostrophe or exclamation point. How about maybe even a question mark, Mark?
Well, you know what the questions are about now. It's their defense, that's for sure.
Here's Lawson after the Sixers pick up 2. A 3-pointer, no good.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Richmond kicks to Harden. Harden right side. Kicks the bucket. Harden's got his second bucket tonight.
Even with the D lurking, he made it look easy with the soft finger roll.
Number 32 is covered by Richmond. Ball, the pass to Lawson. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the strike for 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that. You can hear the impact from where I am.
Bulls have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one. The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 8. Here's George. And boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
And that call gets an instant reaction from the fans.
Well, that's a whistle that did not go over very well.
That is good. 14 points for Lawson.
You know, he started out hot, and he's only gotten hotter. He could be in for one of those games. Yeah, you know, these calls can be some of the toughest in the game for the officials.
It all happened so fast, but I really think that was the right call. The defender was not really set in that situation.
Chicago making a switch here. Green's checked in. There's the feed to Richmond. That 3 off the mark.
Well, he hasn't had much success shooting the ball, but it's not too late for him to get it turned around and start contributing.
And Lawson, here we go. Here's DeRozan. It's blocked.
You know, with the time left, they can trade 2 for 1 here.
If they hurry.
And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
The 76ers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the 76ers make In the change here.
They've been getting more and more physical as this game has gone along.
Clearly, and they've gotten a lot of trips to the line because of it here in the second quarter.
He kicks to Lawson. Outside, Green. Bulls moving the ball around. Gets it to go. DeRozan's got 7 now in this quarter.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
Harden against Green. Harden dishes to Richmond. Gets it to go. Richmond's got 14 points for the game. Here's Drummond. There's the steal. Milton. Shot is off. That'll do it for the first half. Bulls out front.
Now, presented by Sprint. What unbelievable postseason act? The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
Welcome back as we get set to continue our coverage of this round 1 playoff matchup.
Just a fantastic game for Lawson. He has 14 points, and all the steals he's collected only add to his impressive stat line.
Yeah, whether he's picking someone's pocket or picking off a pass, he has been causing some mayhem out there for sure.
Well, we've got another upset the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade All Fueled Up for the second half. So on the floor for Philadelphia.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Here is Harden. After the made shot from Andre Drummond. Back to Harden. A three. And that one's good. Harden's got 7.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Lawson gets to DeRozan. That is in there. Lawson with the assist.
How about that? They respond to a three-pointer with a quick three of their own.
Yeah, terrific. Great back-and-forth sequence right there.
And it's the 76ers with the ball.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend. Take it to the hoop.
And how a brilliant throwdown.
Yeah, just exerting his authority out there.
Here's Milton. Goes back up. And is blocked by Ball. From outside the arc. Gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
Man, it's killing. That's 4 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been three-pointers.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Or the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Another one falls for Chicago.
Everything working for them out of the half. They've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
The 76ers trail by 13. Here's the screen. Harden. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. Go to the line.
Yeah, Harden is really an instant offense type guy, Kevin. He's been a role player off the bench the last couple of years, but it seems like he's ready to emerge into a star. He's instant offense when he comes into the game.
And Steve, it's not just because Harden can get hot in a hurry. It's also because he can find ways to get the shots he wants. And he isn't just a catch and shoot guy. He knows when to put it on the floor, create some space, and then pull up for the 2. He's also a better passer than other times.
The defense looking a little bit dazed now. A ferocious throw down there.
Not bad for a player of this size.
Not bad at all. How about that spring coming out of those legs?
For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Passes it to Sampson. Richmond outside. Picked his pocket. Number 32. Gets in front of the rim and out. The 76ers trail by 13. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Sampson. Nice work on the boards. Paying off with the basket.
You know, that putback's about as easy as it's going to get. You have to put a body on someone down there.
Well, no box out. That's the result you get right there.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Lawson drives in. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams were the best in the charity stripe in the regular season. The Bulls third.
Well, I tell you what, Kevin, when you have numbers like this from the line, your coach is not only satisfied, but he's confident. Sure, there are some guys whose numbers help offset the weakest shooters, but overall, this has been a solid team from the line.
And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot two.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they send a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
Second half of playing. We're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's Richmond, and he gets it to go from the corner. Richmond's got 16 points. Deflected. And Drummond kicks to DeRozan. And he uses the glass on the layup. He's got 18.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
He dishes it to Harden. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. Here's Sampson, and the rebound paying off. They pick up two on the second chance bucket right there.
Strong rebounding, and he's rewarded with the easy putback.
And DeRozan, here we go. Rejected by Sampson. The 76ers trail by 11. Here's Harden on the wing. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Harden's got 11 points.
That is a terrific effort on the shot. He's giving up a lot of size, but still finds a way to score.
I don't think that affected him in the least, though, Steve. I mean, he made it look like he was the bigger guy. Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the two-handed slam.
Well, they already had him staggered, and now all of a sudden they're throwing some haymakers.
And that one's good. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter. The Bulls leading by 9. Ball, the pass to Drummond. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. And the 76ers making a change here. Watson's checked in. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Man, they keep piling up the assists, guys. Great ball movement.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Well, eventually he'll start knocking those down again. He did make 2 in the first half.
Lane passes to Drummond. Kicks it to Lawson. And it's blocked by Harden. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. The 76ers making a switch here. The 76ers trail by 12. Milton, he's guarded by Dragic. There's the pass to Richmond. And the 76ers get it back. It's stolen by Dragic. Pass to Lawson. Finishes the break with a slam.
The windmill finish. Now that's nasty. How do you do?
Finishes the play. Utter disregard for his own safety.
Look at his teammates. They're just shaking their heads. I mean, he must have told them to look out for that one.
Textbook defending there. He didn't give him an inch of space to get that shot off.
Yeah, great footwork and terrific positioning, Clark.
Richmond defended by Drummond. Back to Richmond. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. The 76ers have been at their finest 4 with the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. The 76ers making the switch here. And so Richmond nails both of them.
You know, even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line this time.
I think they've done a good job of making the most of their chances at the line, and they've got to keep it up to take the lead.
Three-pointer Lawson, and the Bulls another 3.
I'm not sure who was supposed to pick him up, but somebody's going to get an earful from the coach for leaving him that wide open.
Hero, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
Up high and down hard with the one hand.
Got a little extra forceful with that one, didn't he?
I think he's hoping to kind of get his teammates going a little bit, fellas.
Now here's Dragic. Here's Drummond. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. And that's now 18 points here for Drummond. Number 22, defended by Lane. Deflects the pass. Number 22. Boom, he jams it straight down. And that's how you exploit a gap in the D, I guess.
Yes, sir. No soft finish there. Major power.
And he knows an opportunity for the highlight reel when he sees one.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting two. Sampson. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. And both free throws good for Drummond. The 76ers trail by 15. It's Richmond on the wing. Bangs home the trifecta. Richmond's got 7 now in this quarter.
And this is someone that can really hurt you from long range. He did that to us. Oh, how about that basketball? Wow. And this sort of awesome bump is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now.
But there is a swagger out here on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
That's right. Those are phenomenal dunks to watch. So much fun.
Launches it. Another three for Philadelphia.
Another good offensive possession for him. He's trying to shoulder the load here for his team.
Lawson dishes to DeRozan. And he dumps it down. That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary for him.
You know it. The guy can climb the ladder, can he?
And so here is Philadelphia. The Bulls getting the bucket. Shot clock at 6. Drummond with the block. There's 1:38 left to play here in the third. Lawson kicks to Drummond. There's the three. There's the bucket. Good. 10 points for him.
I'll tell you what, until this defense gets out and defends the three-point line, I mean, it's going to be a parade.
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Now here's Dragic for 3. Lawson. They get it again. Pass to DeRozan. From deep. And the basket good. DeRozan's got 14 points here in the second half.
He has really put his foot on the pedal this quarter, doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Number 11, defended by Lane. Number 22.
Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now it's when they need a little spark anyway.
White, he's checked in for Goran Dragic. The 76ers trail by 11. Number 22, defended by Lane. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. It's Drummond with the rebound. Chicago's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Lane passes to Drummond. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Lawson from outside. Gets it to go. Lawson's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's putting on a commanding performance here. He's hit 2 3-pointers in each half now.
Richmond against DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And we welcome you back to our coverage of round 1 in the NBA playoffs. The 76ers trail by 14. We've got DeRozan. White is out there with LaRusso. Then there's Andre Drummond, and it's Lawson in at the 3. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. A nice shot by George. The Bulls shooting with confidence. Wow, 66% from the floor. Passes to LaRusso. A three-pointer off the mark. The 76ers shooting has been beyond great up until now. How about 57% from the field overall? Richmond no good.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Yeah, they're lucky that they didn't get burned on that one.
Lawson dishes to White. He feeds it to Drummond. It's hauled in by George. George has got his third rebound tonight. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Number 55. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful.
Boy, they are just destroying them in the paint.
You could say that again, Steve. The defenders just aren't aggressive enough down low.
Outside for Lawson. He passes to DeRozan. Back to Lawson. The 11-footer. Here's Drummond. Backed in off the glass. Drummond's got 22.
And what you love about him is just the way he hits the offensive glass. I mean, he knows that those are the easiest points for him when he can find a loose ball, get an offensive board, and put it back into the basket.
And another thing you see him do a lot and do very well is draw and dish. He brings defenders to him in the low post, and then kicks the ball out to the wide open teammate if he's double teamed.
So it's Chicago now. After the miss from George. Here's Lawson. It's intercepted. And now Philadelphia on the break. Milton. He's guarded by LaRusso. Richmond left side. They get a hand on it. 6 on the shot clock. Number 55. It's rebounded by LaRusso.
Well, they'll give him that shot. He doesn't have the most reliable jump shot in the world. We know that.
And the 76ers making a change here. There's a screen. Milton. He's guarded by LaRusso. Milton. The 76ers with another miss. Chicago leading by 12. Lane passes to LaRusso. From deep three-point range, the shot's good from the open.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Philadelphia's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Dishes it to Richmond. Rocket 6. Number 22. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
You know, when he gets rolling, guys, he can be an absolute handful to have to deal with. And right now, he is rolling strong.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
He didn't get to that one quite in time, Kevin. Those can be tough to gauge sometimes.
And the Bulls making a change here. Knocked away. And here we go, the Bulls fast break.
Oh, man, that was a real harp it up.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
Yeah, it feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close.
Number 32.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was a power punch right there. Oh, great. Everything's falling now, and this lead continues to increase.
Yeah, it's just way too hard to keep up with a scoring pace like this. I mean, and that's why the defense is having a tough time.
Here's Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia.
I'll tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Out of bounds, Philadelphia takes possession. James Harden, he's checked in for the 76ers. The 76ers trail by 18. Richmond outside. And he hits the jump shot. Richmond's got 23. Bulls have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And Drummond gets to DeRozan. Bulls moving the ball around. There's the triple. Richmond with the rebound. Richmond's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Leads him in there. And that'll be Philadelphia as it goes out of bounds. 76ers retain possession. Poke loose. Shot clock at 6. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. And so here is Chicago. And DeRozan. Here we go. Stolen by Harden. Now the 76ers on the break. Richmond outside. Fires from deep. And that one's good. Richmond's got 12 points in just the second half. Chicago leading by 13. Ball, the pass to Drummond. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. They'll shoot 2. That free throw missing.
With all the chances he's been getting, it's got to be frustrating that his struggles continue at the line.
And he sinks the second. The 76ers trail by 14. Milton defended by Ball. Back to Harden. Lets it go from deep. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Number 32. From outside off the mark.
And if they know what's good for him, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball into three-point territory.
Well, you're right. Anything less than airtight defense on him will usually result in 3 points.
Here's DeRozan. And the Bulls with another miss. Philadelphia's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. Back to Harden. Shoots it. And he clutched that one in. Harden's got 11 points here in just the second half.
Well, he's been a real positive factor for them today, although, you know, as a team, they've had a lot of negatives mixed in there as well.
And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. His advice clear-cut. I want to see you playing to win, not playing not to lose. I don't care what the lead is. We do not.
And thanks for that story, Doris.
There's no way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Man, they are spreading the floor and letting him fly, really knocking it down from outside.
And I love that gunslinger's mentality, Steve. Playing to win as opposed to playing to save. I call it prevent offense when you try to protect the lead. Let it fly. Let it fly. What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten him in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep him there. All by himself, it looks like.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeMar DeRozan. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Tough call there and a tough break for the defense.
But, you know, I think you could still see him kind of sliding in there. I don't have a problem with the call.
And Philadelphia making a change here. George is checked in. Great tee that time from Drummond. The Bulls leading by 15. Ball, the pass to DeRozan. Mar DeRozan on the wing. And the pass to Ball. Back to DeRozan. Buries the long-range jumper. DeRozan's got 8 points in the quarter. The 76ers trail by 18. Milton defended by Ball. Harden dishes to George. Harden right side. Blocked. That free throw good from Harden. Both good from the line that time. 1:58 left in the fourth. Pass to Levin. Stolen by Harden. And he slams it one-handed.
Boy, their defense making an impact here late, Kevin.
And straight off the steal, Clark, a perfectly run fast break ends in a slam dunk.
That could be a huge 4-point swing in this game.
And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. And there's a minute 40 5 left in the game. Poked away. And out of bounds is Chicago gains possession. Chicago making a switch here. Austin's check in. Feeds to DeRozan. Lawson. Off target from three-point range. Here's Richmond. Again, Philadelphia.
Man, he has been their unquestioned leader offensively this quarter.
DeRozan on the wing. And again, Chicago. No good. The 76ers trail by 14. Here's Richmond. Gets it to go. Richmond's got 36.
Well, his scoring this quarter has been off the charts, and the complexion of the game as a result may change. Seems like he's gotten every single rebound today.
Glass eating at its finest. I mean, you're not going to see a guy with 20-plus boards too often. That's an impressive number.
Now, here is Harden. Back to Richmond. Here's the three. The shot is off. And Chicago shooting 61% from the field, showing some marvelous touch out there. Pass the ball. From deep. Can't get it to go. And Philadelphia the other way now. On the wing, George. Kept alive. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Gets it to go. And it's the Bulls with the ball. They led the game at 1 point by 20. And the rejection by Harden.
And this game is finally getting away from him.
Yep, it has gotten away. There's not really anything they can do now.
From 15 feet away, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Here's Milton. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Number 32. It's good.
Well, that puts the nail in the coffin.
A clinic in terms of how to play with the lead right there.